well, there's no need to do that now. And then the final thing is post legal pages. I'll be coming on to that in the second week. The next thing we want to do is download and install eShop. Well, log into WordPress, we've already logged in. We need to click Plugins, Add New. This is deceptively simple, actually. Plugins, Add New. And the next thing we've got to do is enter the term eShop, search for it, locate it, and install it and activate it. So there's very little to it. So search for eShop, search plugins, install. It's very quick. And activate. Which just takes a couple of seconds. So that is the downloading and the installation of eShop. Very simple. The setting up is a little bit more tricky, of course. So settings eShop. Okay. Okay, we need to just enter details like where emails will come from the site. Product options. If you're selling physical goods, you might want that. It's for things like what colors of t-shirts are available and that sort of thing. This is going to be for downloadable products only, so I'll actually just have the one. I don't need to control stock. Don't need to show stock available. Product SKU is code that identifies the individual product. Currency. Now in my case, it's identified that I'm from the UK and it's given me pounds to start off with. I will change this one to dollars because... Will I change it to dollars? I'm not sure. Actually, I might leave it at pounds. But you can use pounds or dollars as you wish, or other currencies. Now, I tend to do this. I don't know if it invalidates your HTML, but the important point is that it gives customers an ability to buy, or an ability to add products to the cart from the WordPress posts. If you don't do that, you can only do it with pages, I believe, which is less flexible. We're not going to worry about too many of these things at the moment. Okay, that'll just display a very tiny powered by eShop thing in the footer. I don't mind that. I haven't paid anything for the plugin, so I don't mind giving them a link. I suppose really I should disable it. Right, this is new. I haven't seen this before. eShop was updated just a couple of days ago, and if you use caching plugins which increase the speed of WordPress, they're not necessarily compatible with eShop, so this would allow you to disable the WP Super Cache plugin to enable eShop to work. Okay, update options. Right, important thing here, this is merchant gateways. You specify the currency in which you're dealing, your business location. Now accept payments by PayPal. this is important. The email address you enter here must be the primary PayPal email address that you use. Now I'll show you what I mean by that. In my PayPal account, you'll see I don't keep much money in my PayPal account. But it's in Profile, Add or Remove Email. One of these is your primary account, and that is the one you must use. If you don't use that, your purchases will appear to the user as fraud purchases. They won't work properly. And as far as the user is concerned, they'll have paid for a product and they won't get that product. And that actually happened when I sold seats to this webinar series. So I'm going to put that in there. You can leave that set to yes. It'll just you have to enter various details into eShop before it'll allow you to go to the merchant for payments, and that'll just mean that PayPal will automatically have that field filled in. I'm afraid I can't say much about Payson, Ideal Light, e-processing network because I don't know much about them. Cash is obviously a means of getting orders, and people would then pay you by cash or check or some other means, and you would manually authorize it, or it looks like you can actually use it for payments via email as well, perhaps. Web to pay and authorize.net I don't know about, but obviously you get various details that secure your account with these providers, and these are the details that you have to enter into those fields. Discounts, you can set various discounts that apply globally. Downloads, here's where you can specify how many download attempts buyer can get for when they purchase a downloadable product. If you're using downloads only, you can select that to yes. Download all files in one go. I don't actually know about that. So I guess that depends on how big your files are. You might want to hide it or not. I don't think we'll need to for this. Special pages. Right, shipping rates. I'm going to show you how to hide that if you're just selling digital products. Once you've got a privacy policy up and running, you can put in the page ID number of that, and you can put in the ID number of a help page there. And these you don't have to touch. eShop Base has something to do with data feeds, and I think it's meant to interact with Google Base, but I'm not sure if they've stopped that service from working now, because I think there's something called Google Merchant that you submit your details to. Now I tried that, but it didn't seem to work, so I can't advise on how that works.